Hello again, folks. Right, let's do a very quick rendition, an accurate rendition of Twist and Shout. I'm going to use this funky little guitar because it does stuff like this. Etc. etc. Stop. Okay, so I'm not putting all the bits down in charts. I'm just putting the main riff, which you'll find on the blue link below. The other bit you won't need to. You won't need charts to do it. I'm going to explain that, but you will for this bit. You know, for the little bit that you know that's the twin guitar bit that John and George play that we're gonna have to do as one guitar. Because we're so cool. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. First of all, let's just play the main chord shapes, which are D, G and A. Now if you're a beginner and you want to play this song and you want to, you know, your mate's on electric guitar and you only know a few chords, well the chances are you'll know how to play D, G and A. So you could, on an acoustic strum, quite happily go in. That's all you need to know to play this track, alright? Ish. Alright, but it's worth knowing. Now we're going to play D, G and A, but using bar chords. You know, you can sort of get away with slight power chords. Let's have a look at what we're going to do. Bar at the 5th fret across 5 strings. We don't need to put it all the way across. 5 strings, and put your little finger across the 4, the 3 and the 2. Some people use the 3rd finger. I have trouble with that because it won't bend. So, and I always put a finger there. I don't really want to hear that note. You can if you want. Whatever you do, though, don't play the bass strings. Very important. So when you're playing, if you look at my pleck, I always sort of make sure that it comes back to rest on top of the string that I want to play. In this case, the 5th string. Very important. Okay, so that's the first shape we're going to play, which is a D. The next one is a G, played at the 3rd fret with this shape. You know, it's like your F shape at the 3rd fret. Beats there, and then you're going to play an A, and then you're going to jump this little finger down to the 2nd string at the 8th fret. It's a bit of a stretch if you're not used to it. And then we've got a little bass run to take us back into it. 5th fret, 7th fret on the bass string, 5th string at the 4th fret. Okay, and we're going to begin like that. So let's start with the bass run. Bass string 5th fret, bass string 7th fret, 5th string 4th fret, and then move that finger now into position for your first chord. Okay, to your G, 3rd fret, then an offbeat for the A. That means like an and, you know, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, that's the idea. Now always get the phrasing in your head. I say this all the time. Do 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 doom doom do da dum ba 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 boom 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 ba boom ba boom ba 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 boom 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 ba boom ba boom ba 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 boom 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 boom. Can you see that? One more time on this, then we get to the riff. D, G, A. Ba, 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 ba. Keep that finger where it is, and just get straight back into the bass line to take you back into the. And after you've gone woo, you go into the riff. You'll go. You go. Woo. Alright, now this is where you look at your notes, alright. It's been a long day, give me a break. Okay, so let's start from the little run again. 5, 7, 4. Now, very important, put your 2nd finger on the 4th string at the 4th fret and your 3rd finger on the 5th string at the 5th fret. And only play the strings that your fingers are on. You've got to play 2 strings, and you've got to be careful you don't crack the other strings, otherwise it'll sound shit. Alright? Sorry about swearing, but that's what it'll sound like. Okay, so 5 and 4, 5 and 4, and then hit them again, and then move them, these two fingers, down to strings 4 and 3, and hit them again once. So we've got bam, bam, bam. Then keep this finger, your second finger, where it is. Put your first finger now on the second string at the 3rd fret, and take this one off, we don't need that, and play the 3 and 2. Alright, so we've got. Then take this second finger and move it down to the 2nd fret, and put your 3rd finger straight underneath it, and play 3 and 2 again. So we've got. Okay, now when you've done that, bring your 3rd finger. Important that you use your 3rd finger. Don't be tempted to use these two, because you'll see why in a sec. 3rd finger on the 4th string at the 2nd fret, play strings 4 and 3. Then bring that 3rd finger up to the 5th fret, same shape as we did before, but put this one, 2nd finger, back on the 3rd string, the 4th fret. And then the final shape, we move this finger down to the 4th fret, take this one off, and now we replace that finger with the 1st finger on the 3rd string at the 2nd fret. See, it's a bit of a stretch, which is why I didn't want you to use the other fingers. And when we've done that, we go straight back to the riff. There's plenty of time to swap over. I'll do it slowly. Have a good look at this hand. See, up. Now, I tend to use my 1st finger for that. I'm used to doing it. Some people have trouble pressing 2 strings down with 1 finger. So if you see me doing that, that's what I'm going to do. The only other part in this song is the... And it sort of builds into a 7th until they all scream and make themselves sick nearly. Okay, it does all that da 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 right the way through to the end, and then we've got the really nice ending, but it goes dum 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 dum, and then you got to bow. Okay, how do we do that ending? We're on the A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, and then a D9. Okay, which is your 1st finger on the 4th string, the 4th fret. Put your 2nd finger on strings 5 and 6 at the 5th fret, and this 3rd finger right there underneath there. It's a great chord. That's like a James Brown chord. But they used it all the time. Okay, so let me just. I'll just do the different parts. Etc. And now the riff. Then the R's. I'll go to the end. I'll have to turn this. And then accept the applause with grace. And just a hint of smuggery. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that. It was a quick one. I'm on my way home now. I've had enough. I've just been given a big bucket of sweets, which I tend to eat. I'm probably watching Star Trek or some other old film, because all the modern ones at the moment are shit. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, in the meantime, stay safe, or whatever it is they say. I'm fed up saying that, so I'm going to say, I don't say it that often, because if you don't stay safe, then you're mad. But you know what I mean. I want to see you again tomorrow. We might do the Bon Jovi thing tomorrow. But whatever. Spread the word. Subscribe to the channel if you've already done so. Make sure that you get your mates to subscribe. Don't forget, everything on my channels is free. I mean, I'm dear when people come here privately. I'm not cheap. I'm one of the most expensive guitar teachers around. But I'm doing all this one for free. A little way of giving a bit back now and again. It's quite important. Alright, so enjoy it. Take advantage of it. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.